Hi there, Libra. This is going to be a reading for what's going on at the moment with you. I pre-shuffled the cards and cleansed them, and so like that we can get straight to the point and see what we get the most out of our reading. Please keep in mind to only take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. Everybody is going through different things, so I could be saying it's a relationship, maybe it has to do with yourself, maybe something that's going on at work, or just with family. So please keep that in mind, and you can switch it as you see fit. Let's get to it. So as far as your recent past, there was something that you're wanting to take action, maybe fighting. There was hostility here. You were trying to fight for something that is just and fair. Something that you didn't find a whole lot of fairness in certain things that were happening in your surrounding. There was a lot of arguments, so you just felt like you just either wanted to run away. This led you to a disappointment. So you felt like there's no going back. There's no going back, which also led you to be more confident. Maybe certain things that you have gone through, the arguments, the fights, the maybe things not being fair led you to be more confident within yourself. Maybe you worked on yourself and you got the confidence to be able to fight back to what you feel you needed to get back. Yeah. Maybe it had something to do either at work or somebody that wanted to work some things out. There was a lot of communication of working things out as a team. So it could be something to do with that. Maybe at work you were trying to collaborate with somebody and working together to make something happen, which you had a lot of confidence in, and it led you to kind of like a disappointment. And you to thinking, okay, well, what's fair, what's not, standing up for it and doing a strategic move, either to move away or take a different direction or go towards the things that are right for yourself, not for anybody else. As far as your recent, your present energy at the moment, you feel like you are at a wish fulfillment. You feel like you're fulfilled emotionally. Maybe you have a wish that just came true, or you feel like your dreams are finally coming true, or you have something that you had been wanting and you are like happy. But there is emotional fulfillment here. Maybe it could have to do with a family dynamic or something that makes you feel really emotional and really happy. Yeah, so you feel pretty satisfied with how you are going about things now. Maybe this had to do with the choice that you had to make that had you feeling like you were stabbed in the back. Like there was no support from anybody. You felt alone. And now that you're seeing things maybe different, yeah, going about things with a little bit with more confidence, of course, because you've learned to battle. You've learned what needs a battle and what doesn't, and that is leading you to something that's fulfilling. Maybe celebrating with friends, a happy home, something stable. This is Venus and Aries, so maybe you worked hard for something to be stable in your life, and now you finally feel like you are there. You're pretty stable. You're very confident. Maybe you were shattered at the moment, but you had to make a choice to go towards your emotional wish come true and being emotionally fulfilled, whether it's with somebody, without somebody, or you did a lot of you maybe are going through a lot of introspection, maybe like in a spirit, like a spiritual going within. and reflecting back on what is what happened, what you can do to change to become a better person. Maybe you've been working on yourself a lot more, which is okay, because that's leading you to something stable, that's more grounded for you, and that's going to be working out for yourself. As far as your recent future that you're going to be going through, maybe there is a lot of nostalgic memories that has to do with children, maybe old memories that you are nostalgic about, that make you feel happy. These are happy moments. This is Sun in Scorpio, so something that just makes you feel very, very emotionally happy at the moment. It could have to do with the dog, kids, maybe with a Scorpio, or maybe just something that felt so genuine. I want to say something that it's going to be really genuine, and it's going to have you feeling that you'll want to give more emotionally. You just need to be careful that you don't fall into any kind of manipulation. See how the devil, it has this person holding them by the strings and kind of having them in their head. You need to make sure you don't fall back into anything like that. Either somebody that's mentally manipulating you, or somebody just wanting to pull the strings of your life. You have your own life, and you have your own will to change anything that you're wanting to change. And you have the confidence, you have the strength to do as you please. Just, as long as it's what you're wanting to do, that's in your heart. Yeah, and maybe not letting somebody manipulate you emotionally. There is a tower that's going to come in, so maybe something's going to be crumbling down and going to have to be rebuilt, but that's going to be okay, because that's going to lead you to more recognition. It's going to lead you to you getting the victory that you have been wanting. So maybe things need to fall apart so they can come together better. And yeah, making them there, it's going to be coming to a better removing yourself from any other kind of either toxic situations, or maybe just removing yourself from anything that doesn't that's holding you back, and moving to something that's a little bit smoother for you. You're gonna have a lot of intuition here, so maybe just staying quiet and not saying much about your plans can be wise at the moment. So moving forward, maybe not saying a whole lot and just keeping things to yourself until they manifest. And just, not letting people get into your emotional state of mind, and going at things maybe with a gut intuition. If your gut feeling is telling you not to do something, maybe go with that. But just being able to, you're going to be able to see a whole lot now. You have your third eye that's wide open here, so you're very intuitive at the moment. You will be, because you are able to see certain things that you weren't able to see before. And I hope that's making sense. You are now getting ready to take chances to move away from anything that had you mentally broken down. Maybe there was a lot of secrets in the situation that had you mentally broken. So you're going to be able to move about things pretty strategic. You're going to be moving about things pretty smart. You're going to be able to think logical now that you're not so in your head or in your feelings a lot. You're going to be able to think plan things out more strategically. That will lead you to a new mental clarity. There's a lot of clarity that you have that's coming in. So this will lead you to a whole new beginning, a new mental state of mind. So yeah, that is what I got. see. There could be somebody around you that sees you as a wish fulfillment, that he sees you as you would be somebody that would be very they would be very lucky to have. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Somebody that has a lot of emotions for you and that maybe wants to make a wish come true for you. There could be a lot of arguments around you too, a lot of hostility and people just wanting to win at all cost. So that's another thing that maybe you can be aware of. As far as yourself, you're taking action to be able to go into a more emotional, fulfilling life, and that's how you feel at the moment. And with the good memories and with goodwill, you will be getting there. As far as your outcome, as long as you communicate, you are going within and you have your intuition, you have your third eye wide open, so you're able to see a lot of things that you didn't see before. As far as what you were not seeing, maybe you weren't seeing yourself and you were just letting things happen and you weren't being just to yourself. There was a choice that had to be made of maybe either addictions, or there could be somebody that was around you that had you in a mental prison, kind of like you can't get out, or maybe a lot of negative thinking. But you had to choose what's right for you. You have to choose what's right for you and get out of this devil energy, or this devil energy that's surrounding you. It's your choice to make. Let's see, anything else that is important? I don't see much of Pentacles here, so maybe you're at the moment you're not worried so much about money, and maybe that's something that you need to bring in the energy of maybe being a little bit, bringing a little bit more of the money energy. But it looks like you're more focused on kind of fixing yourself emotionally and mentally, so you are able to take action to a wish fulfillment and having more clarity and being more stable in your own self. You're going within, and some things might fall apart, yeah, but it's for the better. It's for, you'll be getting recognized for the hard work that you have been putting into yourself, into whatever the situation is. So don't give up. Use your intuition. Yeah, that is what I'm getting. I don't feel like I need to say much. I think that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and pick a card, or see if any other messages want to come in for you, Libra. And if there's any sign that you want me to do a reading on, I know that I'm not doing all the signs this time around because I'm pressed for time and I'm busy at work and with family. And these videos take a long time to do. It's just a lot of like uploading and recording and just finding the right time. You comment it down below. But here are your messages. What are your messages? Yeah, maybe somebody is expecting, or maybe there's a new beginnings that are coming in for you. Expired, disused, old news, discarded. Somebody else got this. I think it was Taurus. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Taurus or not, but you can go back to old, and I feel that here so much as well, that you cannot go back to old patterns. Like, that will not be anymore, because you have new clarity of where you need to be as a person, as yourself, or even if it's a relationship, work situation, whatever it is. You just know that things cannot continue this way. So those things are outdated and there's a new way of doing things, which you know what that is. Maybe you'll be getting asked on a movie date, or maybe going to the movies will be something that you might want to do or should do. Tantric sex, astral projection sex. I don't know. That means like maybe just daydreaming about sex. So that is it. And then maybe there is somebody around you that has a crush on you and will be asking you out on a movie date, it feels like. But that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you resonated with your messages for this week. And these are timeless, so anytime you feel like you need to see it, read it, or come back to it, go ahead. And yeah, I wish you the best. And if I don't do any readings by Christmas, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Libra. Bye.